Alchemy of the mind. This is an idea that you may have heard us mention early on in your journey here in Excalibur. And in today's lesson, we are going to get right down to the bottom of what alchemy of the mind is and what it means and what it does. So to make sense of this, we need to take a step back and understand that there are deeper principles in play. We must first take a step back and understand an important idea, and this can all be summed up by a single quote: "The map is not the territory." This is a quote by Alfred Korzybski, the creator of General Semantics, which explores the nature of words and symbols and attempts to refine ways of using language. So Alfred Korzybski was a Polish-American linguist that came up with this quote, "The map is not the territory." And what this idea explains is that language is limited. It's how we assign meaning to things. And this one quote and idea went on to be highly influential in a number of different disciplines. So anywhere from quantum physics to neurolinguistic programming to personal development and even validating Eastern philosophy, this quote, "The map is not the territory," had a broad ripple effect. In quantum physics, it helped somebody like Albert Einstein start to understand that the models that we have for reality to explain what could be happening at a subatomic level are limited by language. So we can never really truly know the ultimate reality, but we can have models for them and describe them. So Alfred Korzybski and Albert Einstein were actually contemporaries of one another and colleagues and friends. In neurolinguistic programming, this is a field that understands that language has an effect on the nervous system. You may have heard of NLP for how people use it for persuasion or dating or sales. In personal development, people like Tony Robbins understood this idea and applied neurolinguistic programming, which came out of the back of General Semantics and the ideas of Alfred Korzybski, in order to teach people that the way that you frame your reality and the way that you assign meaning to things is going to dictate your success in a given field. So of course, that's very important to personal development. And then this all tracks back to Eastern philosophy. In the Tao Te Ching, it states the way that can be named is not the eternal way, which means that once we assign language to things, which is necessary to communicate certain ideas, we have to understand that by putting it into language, we have assigned limits to things. But if we also understand that our perception of reality dictates the reality that we're going to experience, we know that language assigns meaning and either limits or unlocks our perception of reality. Our experience is going to be tied to language and how we've decided to describe and internalize the reality that we are experiencing. Of course, that is very, very important to a business owner and an entrepreneur that needs to go out and create something and believe in something that only they can see in their mind. So your vision is going to be dictated by what you believe and what you see as possible for you and how you describe the challenges that you go through and how you describe yourself in the face of those challenges. So it all comes down to language and how you internalize these things. Now, this idea is very personal to me because Alfred Korzybski is actually a relative of mine. From a few generations back, at some point, somebody decided to shorten the name to Corby and make us more American. The point being, I've been studying this for a very, very long time, and it has informed my own creative process and is very much part of the reason that you are here today watching this lesson. So I have been experimenting with these ideas for years and years and years. And ultimately, it brought me to a place where I asked myself the question, what happens when we project artificial intelligence inward rather than amplifying our intentions outward? The fruits of this idea are what I call the alchemist. This is probably the greatest contribution I will ever make to artificial intelligence, and it all culminates in what I call the Alchemist. This is based on the idea that if we create things and assert our will upon the world and amplify our intentions and amplify our ideas in order to create things out in the world, and we can see how much that can scale and how powerful that can be, what happens when we turn that dynamic inward and use the power of language tied to principles in neurolinguistic programming to reframe our reality, to reframe our perception of reality, and leverage the principle that our perception of reality is our reality in the most positive way possible. If this is true, the idea that our only reality is what we perceive it to be, then what if we could control that and make it positive and make it everything that we want? What if we could program ourselves to expect the best case scenario? We spend so much time worrying about things that could go wrong that are probably never going to happen. So what if we flipped that dynamic on its head? What if we made it so that our subconscious was our greatest ally and could help us through all of our challenges and made sure that we were making decisions constantly in the direction of our goal, whether we could see it or not? That is the idea behind the Alchemist, and it has been made actionable for you, and it is available in an asset below. So you'll be able to follow along. This is another AI tool that you can use that is like Jeweler's Advantage or Bench Jeweler Pro or Luxury Maestro. This is the AI tool to program the founder for success. This is a secret weapon. So in the Alchemist, we're focusing on 4 key ideas. We want success visualization. Every high performer you've ever heard of mastered visualization. They were able to experience the reality that they want to experience before it happens and imprint those images and feelings on their heart and mind. So that way they knew that they would happen. They would feel at home in the new reality where everything is going great. You have to feel at home with success. It can't feel foreign and alien to you. So success visualization is very important. We're going to show you a bit of that in a moment. We have vision boarding. In the transformation workbook here in Excalibur, we have templates provided for vision boarding. If this is an idea that is new to you, this conversation starter is going to be very helpful in order for you to form a tangible vision of what you want to achieve with the business that you want to own. Of course, if we're going to get there, we know that success is hidden in your daily routine. You're not just going to magically appear in your successful future. It won't happen by accident. It's going to happen because you've done the right things every day. So you need to be able to design your perfect daily schedule as an entrepreneur, and the Alchemist can help you with that as well. Then finally, there are going to be challenges. The world likes to test people before it gives them what they say they want. So you need to be ready to overcome challenges, but also frame them as positive stepping stones towards achieving your goal. So we also have a conversation starter in The Alchemist for helping you describe a current challenge. And then if you need a little bit of help seeing it a new way, that's going to help you perceive this challenge as a gift that is bringing you towards your greater good. That is what you could use that for. So let's understand that transformation happens in your heart and mind first. It will not be an accident that you become successful. You are going to experience the world that you want to be living in your future success. You are going to be experiencing this over and over and over again before it becomes real, and you're going to be experiencing it within your mind. And in doing that, the result will be that you will naturally walk into this future. That is how this works. I've tested this tool for months and months and months and months and months before releasing it, and I wouldn't put something out like this and make bold claims like this unless I was a true believer, because I'm using the tool myself, and I have been. It's a big reason why this program exists. So let's get into looking at the tool and how you would use it. Just like any of our AI tools, there are conversation starters that map back to what we were looking at before here. What we would focus on most of the time is success visualization. So all you would do is click the conversation starter, and I have a test thread started so that you can see how this will work. It is so easy. You just click success visualization, and then we will get a quick reply back saying, describe your desired experience in as much vivid detail as possible. Your surroundings, emotions, interactions, achievements, or anything else that brings this moment to life. This is all about you. What do you really want to experience? The more sensory detail you include, what you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste, the more effective the NLP script will be. Let's remember that this is a proven science. Language does affect the nervous system. And because the nervous system is connected to seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting things, we want to rehearse those desired states before they happen so that you can build comfort with the future successful version of yourself and of your business. So this is how you could get this started. I am becoming more and more confident every day in my ability to use artificial intelligence to build the jewelry brand and business of my dreams. That's pretty basic. You could go on and include bullet points of the things that you want to see, that you want to hear, that you want to feel. It doesn't only have to be about your business. It could be about a personal challenge, because we know that people build businesses and that generally you have to overcome your own personal challenges while building a successful business. So whatever you want to experience, if it's that you want to be a celebrity jeweler one day, or that you want to exit the business and go live on Lake Como in Italy, or you want to build a fabulous business that you pass down to your family, anything that you could want, anything that you could describe and put into words, you can put into words here, and the AI will automatically create an NLP script that is going to create a shift that you will feel. You will feel a shift thanks to the language that the AI uses as it speaks to you. So without any further ado, let me just demo the tool and let you understand what this is going to be like as you experiment and move forward with the Alchemist.
Take a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment, allowing your body to relax as you settle into this journey. Now imagine yourself sitting in your creative workspace. The air around you hums with quiet inspiration, the soft glow of your computer screen illuminating the desk where your ideas take shape. You can feel the smooth surface of the desk beneath your fingertips, grounding you in the present moment. There's a subtle scent of fresh flowers or perhaps your favorite candle burning nearby, adding warmth to the space. In front of you, the AI interface is alive, responding effortlessly to your commands. It feels like an extension of your own creativity, guiding you as you refine the vision of your jewelry brand. The interface translates your ideas into reality, each design appearing as if by magic, perfectly aligned with the essence of your dream business. You lean back for a moment, taking it all in. A wave of confidence swells within you as you realize how intuitive this process has become. You hear the gentle hum of productivity, perhaps the soft tapping of keys or the satisfying click of a mouse. These sounds are like the rhythm of progress, a symphony of your success unfolding moment by moment. As you envision the future, it feels more like the present. Your brand's identity is clear, bold, and uniquely yours. Your designs are admired and sought after, resonating deeply with your ideal customers. You feel their excitement, their voices filled with gratitude and joy as they share how your jewelry makes them feel empowered, beautiful, and connected to something meaningful. You glance at your business metrics and they affirm your progress, growth, creativity, and abundance flowing effortlessly together. Yet it's not just the numbers, it's the feeling that fills your chest. Confidence radiates from within, a steady and unshakable belief in your ability to create, adapt, and thrive. You feel light, energized, and completely aligned with your purpose. Now picture yourself sharing your story. Maybe it's through a blog, a social media post, or a heartfelt conversation with a fellow entrepreneur. Your words are filled with inspiration as you describe how you partnered with cutting-edge technology to bring your vision to life. You can feel their admiration, their excitement mirroring your own. Your journey is no longer a dream, it is your reality. Each day, your confidence grows stronger as you see proof of your ability to manifest this vision. AI is no longer just a tool, it is your
Yes.
collaborator, your partner in success. Together, you
Right.
and this incredible technology have crafted a brand that is a true reflection of your unique artistry and ambition. Breathe deeply and anchor yourself in this moment.
Thanks.
Feel the gratitude, the pride, and the steady pulse of confidence that flows through you. Let it settle in your body, becoming part of who you are. When you open your eyes, you'll carry this feeling back with you into the here and now, ready to take inspired action, knowing that you are already the confident,
Right.
capable creator of the jewelry brand and business of your dreams.
Notice how you feel. Notice how the language has changed the way you feel. And then consider that your feeling state is like fuel that is going to be used to build this future success. So that feeling, that positive feeling, and that experience of achieving something before you've actually physically experienced it is the secret. As I said before, I don't know if I will ever top this as long as I live, but I have one more tip for you with using the Alchemist, and that is remember to repeat this exercise just before sleep, because that is the point where your mind is most receptive to new ideas to be programmed. And whether it's a midday nap or before you go to sleep for the night, this is the best, most powerful time to use this. You will experience results immediately. So if you use this and you're framing the positive outcome, no matter what positive outcome you want that to be in your personal life or your business, you can expect to start seeing little glimpses of reality shifting, even within the first 3 times of using this tool and completing the exercise the same way that you just saw me do on the screen. And this is incredibly powerful because this will start a feedback loop. You have whatever your current state is. And of course, we've mentioned before that energy flows where attention goes. So by using the Alchemist, you are going to be able to align with the desired state and put it into language and experience the feeling of that future state before it's actually happened. And if you do it before you go to sleep, you're going to program your subconscious mind without doing anything. You'll simply be putting in bullet points into a chat and letting the AI frame a reality back to you. And the interesting thing is, the way life works, when you go try to act upon the world and create your dream, things always arrive in a way that you don't quite expect them to be. We're co-creating with the world that we live in. So the beautiful part of this is that by using the AI, it will give you surprises along the way, and that will also teach you to understand the slight glimpses of that reality starting to find its way to you, and you have to simply continue to move forward and walk through the doors, metaphorically, that are presented to you. So this is a feedback loop. You don't have to do this every night. If you do this once or twice, maybe 3 times per week, it will make a huge difference. And of course, this also makes nap time a very, very productive activity. If you do this just before a 30-minute nap, it's going to achieve the same effect. So keep that in mind. Entrepreneurship is actually just personal transformation described as a business. And this is absolutely the most powerful way I have ever discovered and tested for myself just how you can go create that transformation for yourself. So of course, let's also remember that the goal here is to build a real business. So you can definitely use the Alchemist for visualizing and acting upon your business goals, as well as anything else that you could want to achieve in your personal life. So if you hit a block in the program, frame out the outcome that you would want to happen with whatever asset that you're working on, or whatever project you're working on, or whatever business goal you're trying to achieve. Start visualizing and experiencing that in the context of your business, and also what that would mean for your personal life. So that is Alchemy of the Mind. There's nothing more that I can say. I do not believe that I will ever top this as long as I live. It is my offering. It is my gift to you. My name is Jesse Corby here at Jewelers Advantage, and we will see you in the next one.